today I'm going to be doing a van tour. I'll show you guys exactly everything I'm running currently on my van. It is a 2008 Ford Econoline. I bought this van originally for, I think it was about 10 grand when I got started. Van decals I bought myself. So I got all these van decals for 740 bucks, I believe. I installed them myself. I just used solvent, wiped it down, cleaned it, put the decals on, and then just did a light coat of clear coat. I'm not sure if it's showing up, but I've had these for a while and it's doing really good. So pretty happy with how that turned out. Right here, this is my receipt bag. Carry this all the time. Anytime I get gas receipts or I buy any chemicals, easy peasy, throw receipts in there. Stain kit, as I showed you guys, I just filmed the video earlier today. I'll most likely have this van tour video out after, so if you want to check out the stain kit video on what I do here, check that out. 2 carpet wands. I just keep them up here for space. I also have just this backpack here. This is my gym bag. I have a muffler here for the Truckmount. I sometimes use it, sometimes don't. Right down here, just tape this to the bottom. This is where I carry all of my business cards. Nice and easy, within reach. This one is what I give out to people that are interested, but not necessarily customers. And then these cards here are what I give after my cleanings to my customers. It's got review links, stuff like that. Here is just extra receipt paper. Keep that in case I need it. If we turn around, right above my head behind me here, on top of the wastewater tank for the Truckmount, I've got 3 bins. There's another blue one back there. Basically what's in those is a bunch of spare parts. I have a bunch of tools, everything I need, like this, for example, screwdrivers, wrenches, anything I need to fix things on the go. Emergency situations, if I get a leaky wand, if I get, I don't know, something else that comes up, that's what I use that for. So I have my stain kit here. Extra chemicals, like I was saying, wands. Moving into the back end, this is the bread and butter, the Truckmount. So this Truckmount came originally with a hose reel that was attached to that big one, which I'll show you guys in a bit. But anyways, I just took off the hose reel that came off the other one, and I mounted it to the top frame here. Basically, I drag out all of the hose I need for the day, or for the job, sorry. Run that, and then really easy, I just take this, connect it. This one's already connected to my wand as it goes, so then I just connect this one into here, and that is my water situation. Truckmount, really simple. Vacuum, water, temp. This is my waste pump out. I don't use one. This is the auxiliary water pump, which sits underneath this bucket right here. So that pump pulls water from my freshwater tank into the back of the Truckmount. It pulls it into this white box right here. So that's where the water sits, warms up, and then it gets transferred into the machine and eventually will come out here. But so whenever I want to run the Truckmount, I just fill fresh water in here. I don't even have a cap on it. Just fresh water straight in. There's a couple filters in there. Gets into the auxiliary pump, which is this switch. Pushes it into the engine, and then here is the solution pump. That's our actual water pump. So I drag out the hoses, go to the house, turn on the auxiliary water pump, turn on my water jet. Water is good to go. Starting up, I'll give you guys, actually I'll start this up so you guys can see what it's like. This is the choke itself I use to get started, get the engine started. Ignition, this is the throttle. So I don't want to do it because it's loud and hard to talk over, but basically you get the engine started. The water and vacuum pressure runs off the throttle, so you got to get it to full throttle. It's already, there's a thread lock here, this little knob. So this is already preset by the shop. So I just pull this throttle out as far as it goes. Once that's pulled out as far as it goes, my vacuum pressure is then fully pressured. And my solution, which is my water, that will get up usually, I go usually around 300, 400 PSI, around there. And that PSI can just be adjusted by this knob. This is just our water connection. This is where our vacuum connection goes. So basically, when I'm ready to start a job, just plug this on, carry water out, carry vacuum out. I'll show you guys in a bit how that works. But pretty simple. I've spent a lot of time setting this up to get it nice and prepped, ready to go. But basically, everything else I'm still running in here that we can cover in this front section. Corner guards. This is for walls and stuff, so you're not scraping them up with the hoses. Here, this is that just feeder water line, so I can spool my hose reel easier. Extra water. I have fresh water that comes out of here if I need, just a little bit. And then this one is dirty water. There's still a bit in there. Actually, we'll just let that drain. But basically moving in here, there's a battery that sits under here, which is actually for the truck mount itself. I'm not sure exactly. There's an alternator somewhere tucked in here. But batteries under there. This is just an extra tub of chemicals. That blue tank is my wastewater tank, and that's all my repair stuff up there. A couple buckets of fresh water. I also keep my Crocs in here to go into houses. Keeps it nice and simple. Fresh water. This is my urine stain remover. I have it pre-made already because I do run into lots of pet urine. And then the only other thing up here is just towels. This is what I do. I lay down towels and stuff when I'm doing couches, when I want to keep floors dry, stuff like that. So anyways, moving on to the back. Back here. So that's where I keep my towels. And underneath it, I have a couple of air movers, fans, really strong fans in case I need anything. As well, there's a couple green bins down here. As you can see, that's where I carry spare chemicals and stuff. So the way I run my chemicals is I have all my chemicals, at least one jug of everything in the van, carry with me at all times. And then, which actually reminds me, I need to refill my pre-spray because this one just finished out. But what I do is I run all my chemicals inside my van, at least one bottle. And then as I showed you up there, I have the spray bottles. So I just dilute with water, usually from the customer's house, with all those spray bottles. And that's what I do for my chems. But basically, like I was saying, extra chems are down there. And similar to our water hose. So as you saw that vacuum hose I plugged in up there. So what I also did was just take spare vacuum hose, cut it up and put an end connection on this. So this just sits loose until I'm ready to spin the reel. So if you look, actually we can just pull this out. Okay, so if you look down here, see how this end is connected? So it's also zip tied here, because same thing like the water hose, it wants to back reel on itself anytime this spins, so you can't have it connected. So I just zip tied one end I can find easily. So I'll unspool the whole reel, carry it out, and then I can just screw this end, that one, into this loose end, and then it connects all my vacuum together. Then I can just run the hose straight into the house. Super easy. All right, getting onto the left side, just have an extra extension power cord here. I have rubber floor runners. I just lay these down in houses underneath my hoses so I don't scratch floors. Brushes. I carry a plastic grooming brush just to groom carpets, as well as a Grandy brush. This is also good. I use this for things such as pet hair. This one's expensive though. This Grandy brush was about 80 or 70 bucks, sorry, Canadian. But it's good for pet hair. It's good for also grooming the carpet. I use them occasionally, not often. I've noticed people actually like seeing the triangles left in the carpet. At least that's what people have been saying, so that's what I've been doing. I have a moving blanket in here. I sometimes throw this also under the machine. I use this in combination with my towels and stuff. So either for sound deadening when I'm using the portable, or I use it to keep things dry. So that's what that is. Next up, this is my Auric. I use this for scrubbing stains and stuff. I also use this after my pre-spray. This is similar to my this is basically my CRB, my agitation aspect of everything. So I'll pre-spray everything. I'll go in with the brush everything up. I use this a lot in my videos, so you can check out how that works. Moving on, this is my pre-spray. So that bottle I showed you earlier, I just dilute in here. No batteries. It's just a pump up sprayer. There's a little black handle right here. You just pump it and then you spray it through the handle itself, which is this one. So that's how I pre-spray everything. So generally I do a pre-spray, then a brush, then I get going. And then the only thing left in here is my portable. So I use this one, I pull it out for apartments, I pull it out for smaller jobs. I use this also for couches. I'm not using my Truckmount for couches at the moment, just because with couches there's a little more finesse that needs to go into it, and I don't like running the Truckmount because it's just fuel being spent, and the portable is more than enough to clean a couch. So that's what I use for couches, apartments, stuff like that, places I can't reach with the Truckmount. All my tools are in my front, as I showed over there, and the only other thing I have is just my 25-foot hoses, and I run that for the portable when I'm doing couches or carpets that need a portable cleaning. So yesterday I used the portables. I recently just got hose straps for it, so it keeps everything nice and simple. And that's pretty much it for the van tour. It's currently what we're operating with. Just go ahead and close that up. Yeah, that's pretty much what I've been working with at the moment, and that's what I most likely will finish out the summer with, unless I find newer, better chemicals to treat certain stains and stuff I can't figure out. But for the most part, that is what I'm running. All in, I think that van might be worth about 40,000 at the moment. I bought all my stuff used, just because it was pretty new when I was getting started. But I'll just get a new pre-spray bottle here. But van itself was 10 grand. The Truckmount I bought was used. All in, it was about 15 grand. The portable and everything to set that machine up was about 4,000 or 5,000. And then miscellaneous stuff that's in here, tools, stuff like that, maybe a couple extra grand, but about 30,000 I would say for everything. But I just did my first $10,000 month in May actually too. We did $10,400, which is at the moment the best month I've had. But like I said, still learning, still getting off the ground, so not a bad start. But we'll keep going, and I'll have more videos and stuff for you guys coming out here. So if you have any questions, leave them below. I'll try to answer them, because there's a lot to know in carpet cleaning. There's a lot of chemicals, a lot of things like pH, water pressure, vacuum. There's tons of stuff. So ask any questions you want. I most likely will know the answer or know where to find the answer for a lot of it, because I've been pretty deep into carpet cleaning now. And I'd like to say I'm pretty well educated. Ask any questions, and we'll see you guys later.